The first one I have here is called the Indian Clown Gang. Yeah, probably. So there was a group of clowns in India, and they would chase people around and try to gouge out and claw their eyes out.
With their bare hands?
I don't know.
That's so boss.
I think so. Maybe they had a tool. I don't know. But there were 7 reported attacks. No one was ever caught, but the clowns were tracked down to a warehouse. And in the warehouse, they found a bunch more clown costumes and pictures of eyeballs on a wall.
Pictures of eyeballs?
Pictures of eyeballs. They found a warehouse filled with clown costumes and pictures of eyeballs.
And they would run around trying to gouge people's eyes out?
Yeah. There were 7 instances of it.
Where people actually got their eyes gouged out
I don't fucking know. I couldn't find it. Because every time I tried looking deeper into the story, it just kept coming up with insane clown posse.
What do they need the eyeballs for?
I don't know.
Juggling,
probably. Yeah. You solved it. I tried figuring it out for hours and I couldn't figure it out. Thank you.
That's how clowns drink martinis. They don't fuck around with olives.
All right, so let's go on to some other clown stories. Another clown murder. This one is the murder of Marlene Warren. Marlene Warren was a mother. She also had...
What is wrong with you?
Drinking beer. So Marlene Warren was actually
Disgusting.
a huge fan of clowns. She had clown dolls, clown pictures, painted clowns. Loved them. And then one day, her son's in the kitchen. The doorbell rings. She goes and answers the door, and there's a clown there with some balloons and flowers. Then the clown pulls out a gun, points it right in her face, and shoots her right in the fucking face.
I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not funny.
It's fucked up, right? Fucking piece of shit. Okay, so she gets killed by a clown. The clown runs off into a car and into a... Did I write down what car it was? No, I didn't. Because no one gives a shit what car it is.
There's a small car with 17 other clowns in it.
Yeah, there's 17 other clowns. So yeah, so this lady gets murdered by a clown, and 27 years go by and they don't catch the killer until they find DNA evidence and the clown mask inside of a car at the bottom of a fucking lake.
Wow.
Yeah, and they link the DNA evidence to a woman named Sheila Keene, who incidentally was working for Marlene Warren's husband, Michael Warren. They worked at a used car dealership, and a couple years after Marlene Warren's death, guess who got married to Marlene's husband?
Yeah, there's no way that it's a coincidence that she was obsessed with clowns and that murder clown just picked the right door. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was definitely targeted. So they actually arrested her. The trial is actually happening this fucking year.
Really?
Yeah, she has not been sentenced yet.
Yikes.
She hasn't been found guilty yet. It's currently ongoing. But yeah, so they were suspicious though, because there was supposedly an affair between Sheila Keene and Michael Warren. And there was also a 5-figure life insurance plan that was taken out on Marlene Warren shortly before a clown murdered her.
Yeah, I mean,
in broad daylight.
Just because you take out a life insurance policy like the one I took out on you,
what?
Doesn't mean you're going to kill somebody. I hate the show.
I love the show. So this story, in Mexico, there was a man named Francisco Rafael Arellano Felix. He was a cartel leader. He was the head of the Tijuana cartel, and he was assassinated by a group of clowns.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so I've been super excited to tell you about this one. Okay, so he was at a birthday party in Baja California, more specifically a resort in Cabo San Lucas, at a kids' party. 64-year-old head of one of the most dangerous cartels. And there's a huge party, a bunch of people. There's politicians, there's famous sports stars, there's a bunch of cartel members, and then a bunch of clowns just showed up. One of them, they actually got on camera, and I'll show you a clip of it real quick. He was wearing a pink wig with a red nose, and he pulls out a gun and shoots Francisco Rafael Arellano Felix in the head and then in the chest. And then here's the fucking craziest part. The clowns escape, drive down to the beach, and then hop onto a speedboat they had in the ocean, and they escape on a fucking speedboat. How fucking awesome is that? They assassinate the head of a cartel, and they escape on a fucking speedboat.
And just when you thought clowns were all bad, There's some
These guys are
GTA motherfuckers out there.
They've never been caught. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. So they got away with it.
That
Isn't that fucking awesome?
amazing.
Yeah.